Hello everybody, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to make a hummingbird waterer, fountain, and bath for other birds. So I got Lee to bring me my water bird bath thingy from the front, and he stuck a pole in the ground here for the for me to attach the solar part on it. And I'm going to do a video of me making the fountain. I have bought a little $9 or $10 what do you call this little thing? I forgot what it's called. Not a little motor, a little, well, whatever it's called. So I'm going to use that, and I got some different straws in case I needed them for the tubing. It don't come with tubing or anything, but I'm going to show you how I am going to make it. I'm going to spare you the part of me putting water in it over there, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got water in it now, and now it's time for me to go make the fountain. So I will be right back again. Okay, so I can't see my screen very good. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. I need to kind of move these parts out of the way. I've got this plugged in, and I need, shoot, hold on, I need 2 hands. I need to make a middle hole here. I hope you can see, because I cannot see my screen, so I'm just hoping I'm got it in the screen. I marked with the marker the size that I need here. Pump, that's the word I was trying to find earlier. Pump, I said engine. Pump. Okay, so I'm going to need it this size, and once I sit this in the water, if it needs to be a bit longer, there's another one that's a little longer. So I hope I don't make it too big. Hopefully you can let me back up here a little bit and see what I'm doing. Now, if you're gonna do this, make sure you're outside. It's definitely too small, so I'll have to kind of work on it. You don't want to do this inside, it's hot fast. You don't want to do this inside because it stinks. And it's best if, I don't know if you can tell or not, if I do it sideways where you melt it. This is going to be the top side, so it's better to go from the bottom, I think, because then all the other stuff is on the bottom section of it. Let's see, trying to make it perfectly round. Definitely need to be a little bigger. Now, if you make it too big, you can put tape around it, but I don't want to make it I don't want to make it too big. So I'm just being really careful. It's still hot, so I don't want to stick it to it. not here today, not till later. He went, oh, I gotta hold it. He went to go do his physical. Even though he's retired, his CDL is still good for 2 years. So he went ahead and his physical was due this month. So even though he's retired, he went ahead and did the physical again. He just sent me a text message, or well, first he called me. He did tell me that he passed his physical with flying colors, so which I knew he would. And just that way, something happens, emergency, you know, get into a money bind, since now we're actually both retired, so we're limited on income. Not, I guess I'm putting too much information out there, but just to say he has the option if he wants to, you know, take a run once a week or something. Okay, let me see if that's cooled off before I go any further. Still a little warm. Let's see. Definitely still too small. I'll do it some more. This is what I use when I do my wood burning. I used to do a lot of artwork with wood burning. So I've kind of gotten away from that now. This stuff stinks when you burn it. I really don't know if it makes a bigger thing out here or in here. But that's okay to be there, because I'm going to also find some rocks and put in here. But I'm going to make little scratchy things on here so that the hummingbirds are little bitty teeny weeny claws. I have something to grasp onto. Across my Google News this morning came across and said that the hummingbird should be here soon. So I'm glad that Lee put up my 2 hummingbird feeders up over there. This might be about where it needs to be now. Let's see. I don't use the holder for this. You sit in on the holder, but it falls over. It's about a... They got to come up with a better way for a holder. So I just kind of lay it here, make sure it's up. Let's see. This is not perfectly round, but if it's big enough, oh, it's almost there. Let's see. Almost. Right on that side there. Almost. I could spare you all of these little details on doing this, but I'm sure somebody out there would want to make one. You can use any kind of bowl. I didn't go buy this. I already had it. I probably had it for 10 years as just a tray. Ouch. This handle, you get too close up there, it gets too hot. Might work. I gotta let it cool for just a minute. You see the hole? I don't know if it made more mess out here or in here. Don't know. It's alright. I'm gonna have rocks. It's still kind of warm. Let me just see. A little bit more. I'm hoping I don't need the straw. I'm hoping where this sits at that it'll be big enough, because it's going to be sitting in like this. So I'm hoping I won't need the straw at all. See, I don't want the fountain like spraying up, because when it's windy, it just spray it all out, and then the pump will run dry and mess up. So I want to make it where it's just coming up, so the hummingbirds can, you know, wash their wings and their beaks and stuff, because they like to use the water to wash their beaks. Lord, I'm hoping this is all showing on the camera. I brought Lee's pumpkins back out. Only bring them out if the weather is 55 or above. And right now it's 56. It was 33 this morning. Again. This might do it here. Let me let that cool off. I have to do a little bit at a time, because I think I made it wonky. Looks more oval than round. We'll see. It's still pretty wet. Trying to see if I get it on there. And it's got to be on the sides. I may have to use that other one that's longer. See, besides this little short one, I have this other one here. If it needs to be up higher, it may need this one. I don't know. So actually this end is bigger than this end. So if I make it too big, I can always use this end. So it'd be coming like this. Hey, I did it. Perfect. Perfecto. See? Now I gotta see if this will fit okay. Let me go ahead and turn this off. And then this will go in here like this. And it goes in the water, and there's the solar. I have it down so it doesn't set it off. Let's listen and see if it'll go. There's the sun. Guess it needs a little time. Well, there's a switch on it. Is that a switch? Yeah. Okay, it works. Okay, so let's just, for the heck of it, put it in the water and see what it does. And then I'll have to go get some rocks. Let me turn you off just for right now so I can get the camera turned around, because it won't turn around without me turning it off. Okay, I actually need 3 hands. I'm just gonna drop it down in the water right here. See what it does. Yep, see it? Okay, so that will work. I don't think I pushed it all the way on. There you go. I think I just kind of put it a little bit on. I'll need to put it more on. Of course, I'm not holding this solar deal up like that. Okay, I'm holding it up to the deal. Now, I'll loosen this wire line up, because it's going to go on that pole right there. I got to go get me some rocks to put in there, but I also need to make scratches on that so they have something to grip onto. Now that will work perfect. I'll be right back. Okay, so we know that worked. Now, I've got to make some scratches all over this so that their little bitty claws will have, and I'll turn this back on. I know it wasn't over there very long, but, and I have the solar deal facing down so it's not facing the sun. So this have to get hot again. Whoa! Well, that didn't work very good, did it? Oh, I also think, let me set this here a minute. I don't know if this has, if I didn't scratch it up doing that. I don't know if it has a film on it or not. Guess it does. Let me put that in the box. I think I'm just scratching it up. Okay, so now we're just going to make the scratches. Oh, I need to make holes in here first. Oh, I'm glad I thought about that. So the water comes up here, doesn't fill up in here, it goes back down and it just keeps circulating. So I need a whole bunch of holes in here, so this has got to get hotter. Let me move the pump out of the way. Okay, I think I got that turned down so it won't go off. Alright, so I need to make a bunch of holes. The more holes, the better. There's nothing on the bottom that will mess with it. Because you don't want all the water to come up on top and cause your pump to overheat when the water going through it. So you're going to make lots of holes. And actually, if you do it this way, then it's smooth on this side. But I think I kind of want it rough so that their little claws can hang on to whatever they need. Hopefully I'm in frame. Very clean on this side. I'm sure if you're going for looks, you would put it in this way, but I'm not going for looks. I'm going for what is more comfortable and what will work for the hummingbirds. Get my finger out of the way. That would definitely hurt if I got my finger. Don't be worried about putting too many holes. You want it to drain really good. Because if you put it on there, you can always come back and put more holes. But I don't think there's such thing as not having enough, or too many holes, I should say. Still one right there. Because this whole thing sits on the water. Hopefully I'm in frame. If I'm not, I apologize. Like I say, the sun right now is there, and so I really can't see the screen. And I'll go hunt me some rocks to put in here. I'll have to get some duct tape to connect the solar to the wood pole. Lee asked me how I was going to put it up there, but I told him I'm just going to tape it, because that way if I need to take it off and clean it, if the birds are perching on it and they get bird poop on it or whatever, I can just cut the tape off, clean it up, and add more tape to it. I'm looking to see if I'm in frame, and I don't have a clue why I'm even bothering looking over there, because I can't see it anyway. On these pumpkins, the giant ones are starting to come up. I've got several coming up, but the ones that's actually out really good is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 of them. Get some close to the edge since the whole thing is in the water. So this looking like okay. And here, I think that'll be good. Let me turn this off. So I'll get this turned off. Now, I have this off, but I'm also going to unplug it, just so if I accidentally hit it and it's not all the way cooled yet, it'll cool off a whole lot faster with it being unplugged. And that over there, that there. Now I'll have to come back and after a while and make some more holes in some of the planters. That's what it looks like. So what I will do now is I'm going to go tape up the solar. So I don't have to worry about batteries. I don't have to worry about electricity or nothing. This runs off the sun. I'm going to go ahead and tape that up. And I'll show you a video of it after I've taped it up, because I can't hold the phone and tape that anyway. And let me see something. Let me get this. Hold on. See, it comes with these, so you can stick it in something, but it's not going to go in the ground. So this is what's going to be taped. Let me go ahead and slide this on here, because I don't know. Let me see something a minute. Yeah, so it can go either way, like that or like that. So I think think it slides in this way. This way. I think it slides in this way. Pretty tough. I want to break it. Should slide down in there. I guess this little piece goes in when you slide it. Jesus, somebody. See, I'm doing this on camera, and then you can see all the. Oh no, it goes the other way. It goes this way. See, blooper. There's a little pokey thing right here at the top, and I think that's the part that snaps in. I think. Let's see. Oh yeah, see how easy that was when I figured it out? Oh, I also know what I need to do. Okay, so this is gonna go up on the pole. Now I'm gonna have to plug that back. I'm gonna have to plug that back in. Let me move this out of the way because I don't want to burn it. I'm gonna have to plug this thing back in for a reason. Let's see here. Let me see. This goes underneath. It's gonna come. That's already going off because I keep picking that up toward the sun. Okay. Yeah, because that's just gonna. What I was thinking is I was gonna have to make a little notch for the wire, but actually the wire is underneath. So I may just need to make a little notch for the wire. Just a real light notch. So let me plug this back in. Let me move this. I'll move this right here. And that way, excuse me, my nose feels like it wants to run. It was cold earlier. Now I'm out in the sun. The sun's heating me up, and it feels like my nose wants to run. Sure, if I blew it, nothing would come out. But anyway, okay, I've got that plugged back in. I need to. This is my first one I've ever done, by the way. Again, not my idea. Watching lots of videos. Okay, got this on. So I just need it just a notch, like thick enough for that wire just to kind of come out so it won't be smashing the wire. It doesn't matter where because I can turn this around wherever I need to. So I'm just going to, right here, just make a little notch for it to come out, and then a little one up here where it comes up. So I don't think this is hot enough yet. It's not hot enough. It's just barely doing anything. I want that smooth right there. I don't want it against it. Just a notch, a notch, a notch. And smooth that out, smooth that out. For that, just so it's not putting too much. My lips are so dry. Maybe next time I turn the camera off, I'll run inside and put some stuff on my lips. Okay, so I got that for the little notch. And then I'm going to come over to this end because it'll come out and then go up. So I can make, hopefully I'm in the camera, make a notch there. Hopefully it'll be big enough. Okay, that might be big enough. Maybe a little bit wider, like that. Okay, so I don't forget to, let me just make some, I'm just making like marks, because hummingbirds got the little bit teeny weeny tiny sharp claws. And if they want to stand anywhere over here, I'm going to have some rocks, but not all rocks. They'll have something to grip onto. We normally would have hummingbird feeders on the front. I didn't put any hummingbird feeders out last year. Lee kept telling me, you need to put them out, you need to put them out, you need to put them out. Well, with the neighbor's cats that keep getting chased over here, I was afraid that they would get the hummingbirds. And so, not that, I mean, I'm sure if they wanted to, they could jump the fence. It's a 10-foot fence around right here. But at least they would give, that would be a warning to the hummingbird, my nose itches, to the hummingbirds that they're there. They'd hear the fence rattle when they jumped, and they'd have time to fly. These don't have to be deep or anything, just enough that they've got. I keep looking over there because there's birds over there. It's almost like they know that the water fountain's there. But see, in the front, they never used it. They never use it. It would just collect leaves and stuff from the wind blowing the leaves into it, and then it'd just be yucky. They never would use it. I don't care how many times if you cleaned it out, they wouldn't use it, and I just finally gave up on it. But with the water running, it will attract them. Like hummingbirds, they don't want nothing to do with the water that's not running. So even if the other birds see the hummingbirds, they'll come over too. Like I say, it's, you know, I'm not going to say the cats can't get to it, but since they've got to jump the fence, the birds will, you know, see them. I think this should work. Let me turn it back off. I don't know if you can see all those squigglies. Turn it, maybe you can see it with the light. Let me unplug this until I need it again. Okay, I'm gonna turn you off for now. I'm gonna get the duct tape. I'm gonna take this solar, this connects here. I think it turns. Oh, it just twists. Okay. Okay. And then this comes out. Alrighty. So, I can just take this, tape it up, and then I will be back. I don't even know where my button is. Okay. So, I taped it on this with the duct tape, And so I don't have to keep cutting the duct tape if I need to clean it. I only taped up this bottom section. It pops out right here. I can just disconnect this, pull it out, wash it off, put it right back in. And so since this is a gap here, in case water gets in there, I left a gap here so the water can run out also. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I was looking at where I put for the wire, but that right there hits there, so I just made that a little bit more wider off camera. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, while that's cooling, because I can't put the wire next to it while it's cooling, I'm going to grab one of these buckets and I am going to go along the creek and get me some rocks. That way, if any baby hummingbirds or anything like that, you know, gets over there, that they won't be like scared. They can prop themselves up on the rocks. I can't even think, like I'm so tired. I don't even know why I'm so tired. We had to get up at 6 this morning, and actually he got up at earlier than 6, even though the alarm was set for 6. I got up at 6 when the alarm went off. But that right there, this area here, is where he's going to plant his pumpkins. So I'm going to turn the camera off. I am going to go down in the creek and look for some rocks. Okay, so I'm back with the rocks, and I washed them all off in the creek, all different sizes. I tried to get them where they had like roughness on the top so the hummingbirds could grip hold real easy. So I'm going to put these here. I'm gonna go get my other stuff, and I'm gonna connect it together, and I'll let you see the end result. Okay, so what I ended up doing was switching out the middle one for one a little bit taller, and I put the tie that it came with here, and I had to go inside and get couple more ties so I could put it like this. It wouldn't be flopping around. I didn't want all the weight pulling down on this here, so I may have to just let me see here, put it, hope I just didn't make you drunk, put it a bit tighter so that it's not pulling on it. And it will go off and on. The sun is right now, it's out, but it's behind the trees, so when it comes back up over the trees, this will kick back on. So I am going to, where can I prop my phone up at? I don't know. I'll just hold it, I guess. I'm going to put some rocks around it. I want like that, I guess. I'll be rearranging them. I'm gonna put the rocks on because I'm trying to do this with one hand, and I'll be right back. And there we go. And it's done. As long as there's sun shining on that solar, it will work. I don't want any taller than that because I want to trap the hummingbirds in. And I don't want the wind blowing all the water out and burning up the little thingy. So this is my first fountain I've ever done. I hope the birds enjoy it. There she is. It'll turn off and on right now because the sun is still behind this big tree. And as it comes over, it'll stay on. Thanks for watching. This is my first one. Bye.